down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Hunter Renfrow deep to return for the Raiders. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A 77-yard punt return. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. They get the stop defensively, force the punt, they score without the tribulations of being a quarterback in this league. It's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Max Crosby able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
To start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of...
Throwing on first down is Carr. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Robinson. Touchdown! DeMarcus Robinson. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his first down. It's Jacobs, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Carr completes it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. And he's got Renfrow in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Meanwhile, Carr's throw pulled in by Renfrow. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up.
Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play there for the Raiders. And most people think of Derek Carr kind of as a guy who excels throwing the short pass, but he can dial it up when need be.
And I tell you from our broadcast booth, because we're pretty close to the 50, we had the best view, a bird's eye view.
We have seen this before. and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Davante Adams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all
the penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The 2-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3.
And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Although Nichols, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Our studios in Orlando. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
On 2nd and 10, Mills. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40. A good starting spot for the Raiders. His throw is incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly see it.
And shutting him off, now open field. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 43 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive?
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams, 41 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a touchdown.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage,
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, and this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the
working with a 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Mullen. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Ready, 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. To throw his Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams there to make the grab. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary.
Right at midfield.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he's got room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
The ball in his hands and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Looking deep for Adams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Demarcus Robinson there to make the grab. And the Raiders have taken the lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing.
No, he didn't spike it. He faked, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Carr, gotta have this one. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
We're up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this...
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Bilal Nichols. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer. Almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On 2nd and 9, Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there for the Raiders.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
Once again, it's Jacobs. A 1st down and more for Jacobs. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. So this one a victory for the Lions. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. It's a jet sweep. This is Renfro. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfro, 22 yards. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about
play action. Now it's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfro. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away, weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
He stiff arms it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're
after the initial contact on the next-gen stats.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Devontae Adams there to make the grab. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Well, there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that round. Another incompletion.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Demarcus Robinson as the first half is winding down.
And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end.
Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense.
If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Can't relax too much because, as you noted,
and this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, Charles, they're so close to
opportunities.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Open man, that's Renfro. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfro, 38 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I've started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take.
Touchdown, Raiders! Devontae Adams, 69 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Well, Devontae Adams, he's a great volume receiver. Here, he's able to do some pretty nifty work after the catch.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who's going to stop him.
And you can see the distance track after the catch.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Looking deep for Adams. That's caught at the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams, 75 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score.
And most people think of Derek
to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
The tackle made by Eric Murray. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Carr now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. They fake the handoff. Now Carr looking deep for Adams. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking deep for Adams. That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And most people think of Derek Carr kind of as a guy who excels throwing the short pass, but he can dial it up when need be.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let him crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there.